it was really just a full breakdown, you know, everything that you need to learn, basically the A to Z.
From where to start, exactly what to do, how to do it, all the systems, the programs.
The resources and things that were given throughout the training was just phenomenal.
All right, welcome to the Deal Desk, where every Friday we call random leads, okay? I've closed some people is angry, some people are crazy, you never know what you're gonna get. But let's get started here. Your host, Steven Morales. Feel free to follow me on Steven Morales. Let me pull up the spreadsheet and we will get started. Give me 1 second here. Okay, where are we at first today? Second here. All right, we are going to Tennessee. Oh, I'm sorry, not Tennessee, Miami. Miami. So let me pull this up. 1 second here. Okay, so let's get started here. Just going live on IG so everybody can see what this is all about here. All right, cool. I always call these numbers first. I never run comps and then run the numbers because sometimes people don't pick up. If they don't pick up, I'll call one more time. If they don't answer, I move on to the next lead. Okay. All right, so let's get Google Voice opened up. Yeah, last week we had, not last week, the week before that, I was on vacation last week, but the week before that, we had this guy, he would sleep in a different room every night and he would have weapons all around his house. So you get all kinds of interesting people. All right, so let's call this person right here. We got Miami, Florida. Is this the right number? Doesn't look like it's even ringing. Let me try one more time here. Okay. Miami, Florida. Mr. Benjamin. What's the story behind this?
Please leave your message for.
I'll call one more time. If they don't answer, move on to the next call. We got a lot of leads to go through here, okay? Call them one more time. I don't leave voicemails. I don't leave texts. I just call and move on to the next one. So he asking price non-suggested. From speaking to seller properties, completely outdated.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Benjamin.
Speaking.
Hi, my name's Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property over there on 196th
I'm not
Street.
selling anymore to you guys. Forget it. I'm through with you all. All right. Have a good day. I'm through. I'm finished. I already did what I needed to do.
Oh, you sold it?
Have a good weekend.
Okay. That's a great way to start the day. All right, let's keep it going. So I don't know whoever sent me this lead. I don't know where he left off with this guy, but follow back up with him. If it's not closed and funded, I don't care if he says he's through with us. I don't know what kind of experience he had with you, but call him back. Okay, we're moving on to Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee. Let's keep it going here. All right, Tennessee. All right, what's the story behind this one? Let's see, it's in Tennessee. No repairs. Asking 165, updates only to bring up to 2020
Your
standards.
call has been forwarded to an automated.
Don't you love it when they're like, oh, the house needs no repairs at all? This is why I always ask, when were the bathrooms and kitchen last updated? All right. And then, you know, they say an old date. So obviously that's not 2020 standards. I mean, this property might be fully renovated, but that's okay. We still try to go for the listing leads. Okay. Updates to bring up to 2020, fair condition. He's going to Zillow. He's going off Zillow price. He's going off Zillow price. All right. I called twice, didn't answer. Moving on to the next one. Remember, sometimes these sellers, like, they don't know any better besides looking at the Zillow price, right? They don't know what price. They always know how much they want, the least they want to take, but they never know how much the property might be worth. That's why I always ask, do you have any idea as to what you think it might be worth or what you were looking to at least sell for? Okay. All right. We are moving to Temple Terrace. Temple Terrace, Florida. All right. So let's call this one. This is actually in Tampa area. If you have leads you want to submit, realadvisors.com/master-closer. I'm running comps. I can't show too many screens, but I'm running comps using dealdeskdata.com. This person picks up. Asking price $795. What repairs are needed? Updating. Fair condition. What is the reason for selling? Moving. $795 in Tampa is a pretty high price point.
Your call has been forwarded.
This property's probably on the river. Let me call one more time. If somebody, if somebody's asking that much, I don't care how much somebody's asking. I just let them know up front, like, a cash offer may not make sense, but we do also have a team of agents. Okay, so whole bunch of things going on here. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and share the feed. Not picking up. Moving on to the next one. We're going to Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee. All right. Okay. So what's the story with this one? Oh, Annette, you're not picking up. Let me call her one more time. If she doesn't pick up the phone, I'm going to move on to the next lead. I always call twice. The first guy, even though he was a rude guy, he was a dick, he didn't answer the first time, but he answered the second time, right? She didn't answer both times. So we're going to move on to the next person, but always try to call twice. We're moving on to Rex, Georgia. You guys got leads all over the place. I love it.
The number you reached doesn't.
Oh. Make sure I put this in. I think I did put this in right. Rex, Georgia.
The number you reached us.
So whoever submitted that lead in Rex, Georgia, it's the wrong number. Please double check on that, okay? All right, we're moving on to Tampa, Florida. It's my backyard. All right, so let's call this lead in Tampa. Okay. They're asking 180 owners rebuild the house since it burned down in 2013. It needs minor updates to appliances. Fair condition, not at the moment. Any other details, not at the moment. If the price is right, he will move forward. He also wasn't too fun about being on the phone and wants to handle things via text, but hasn't responded to my messages. Let's call him one more time. You know what's funny is some people, like, they will not talk on the phone. If they only prefer via text, obviously use a script via text. I've closed a deal like that before. I'm not gonna do a whole texting on here on Deal Desk, okay? But it's something to consider when you are actually working on your own leads, okay?
Your call has been forwarded.
Next, we're moving to Albany, Georgia. Okay? Albany, Georgia. I want to get somebody interesting today. Albany, Georgia. Story behind this one.
Sorry, the person you were trying to reach.
Oh man, don't tell me it's the wrong number again. Let me make sure I dialed the right. Yeah. Yep, this is the right number. If you guys put in the wrong number, not much I can do here, but.
I'm sorry, the person.
Or maybe their phone's dead. I don't know. We're moving over to Michigan, Warren, Michigan. Let's call this one. Going through these leads pretty quickly. I have plenty of leads. I've yet to run out of leads on Deal Desk. I don't think I ever will, which is a good thing. But let's call this one in Michigan. If I'm going through your leads and you know I'm calling your lead and you don't, or they don't pick up the phone, you're going to have to resubmit it so it goes back to the top of the list. Let's see here. Try call Michigan again. Not even ringing. So Atlanta, Georgia is the next one. I love Atlanta. Such a great market. I do a lot of business over there. Okay. Let's get somebody on the hook. Come on. Almost sneezed. All right, so this one, Atlanta. Asking 215. What repairs are needed? Roof.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mice.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on Tucker Road. Did I catch it a good time?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, perfect. So the reason I'm calling you is because I actually wanted to make you an offer on that property. My process is actually very simple. Just wanted to ask you a few more questions about it. That way I can go and evaluate it right here in the computer, see what I can offer you. It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? Sounds like echoing.
Well, I got another call on the other line.
Okay.
Could you call me back about an hour or so?
Yeah, I'll let my partner know.
Thank you for
Thank
your
you. You know why it's really important? And I'm not going to rush. If somebody doesn't have 7 minutes, I'm not going to rush them, especially on this, because not only are we limited on time, but I always ask up front, like, hey, the process takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? If they're on the other line or they're busy and you try to go through the script, you try to close the deal, they're not going to be engaged with you, right? So just make sure that you always set the proper expectation when it comes to time, because whenever you're calling somebody, they might be at the grocery store, picking up kids, in the middle of something, maybe they might be on the line with somebody else. They're not going to be fully engaged with you. So when it comes to negotiating, you need somebody that is like locked in with you on the phone, okay? So he picked up. Whoever submitted that lead, make sure that you call him back, okay? So in an hour. All right, so next one is in Washington State. Washington State. I think I woke that guy up on the last call. I don't know. Some people, I mean, it's 12 p.m. EST, but I've woken some people up too. But the worst they can say is call me back, right? All right, so let's call this lead in Washington State one more time. I'm getting allergies. Allergic to voicemails. All right. Washington State.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Nope. Actually, you know what? That lead was actually in Oakland. So it's not that early in Oakland. I mean, I don't think I'm waking people up over there. But let's call this one almost in Oakland. Now we're going to be calling Washington State. Okay. All right, Washington State. Last name says, I'm not sure. What's the story with this one? He's an awesome guy to talk to. He just wants to retire. Okay. That's good.
Please leave your message.
I'll call one more time. Any leads you may have, realadvisors.com / deal desk, okay, to submit your leads. Moving on to the next one. We're still in Washington a little bit more. We got a few more leads there. Okay. Let's see if we can get this person to pick up the phone over here in Washington. We got a few people that picked up the phone, but they were either busy or angry. Okay. I think it's always interesting when I get angry people. Something I was considering was just start taking questions from the audience. Like if you guys want me to ask questions to the seller, you can type it in the chat box.
Your call has been forwarded.
This is actually the same seller twice, same phone number. We're moving on to Rockport, Washington. Rockport, Washington. Rockport, Washington. Even though this is Deal Desk, and I'm calling people all over the United States, I'm considering starting doing more IG Lives on my own leads here in Tampa that are local, just so I can get a little bit more engagement, because some of these are on the West Coast. I mean, it's 12 o'clock over here.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
May not be picking up the phone like this. Like the leads like happen in Oakland. Indiana. Evansville, Indiana. If I ever get a lead, this is what I typically do. If I ever get a lead that's in the middle of nowhere, like number one, hold on a second.
Hello?
Hi, Jeanette.
Yes?
Hi, my name's Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner, Alicia, not too long ago in regards to your property on Bedford.
Uh-huh.
Did I catch you at a good time?
I'm a little busy if you don't take too long.
It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, that'll work.
Great. So I just want to ask you a few more questions. My process is very simple. just ask you some questions. What I'm going to do is actually evaluate the area here, right here in the computer, see what I can offer you. It takes about 7 minutes, so I won't take up too much of your time. I know you sound busy. But can you tell me, well, before I get into that, I just want to let you know up front, I let everybody know that we are a real estate investment company, so we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we may not be a good fit. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. So what can you tell me? I was looking here in the notes, actually, that Alicia said. It says it's been updated. It's in good condition. Can you tell me a little bit more?
It's in great condition.
It's in great condition.
It's in great condition. It's totally like a brand new house.
Oh, okay. So like a brand new house.
3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, it has a garage, it's just in the backyard. In the area, it is considered a lot and a half. And the lot next to it is actually for purchase. It's 90 feet wide for $300.
$300? Okay.
It's another extra 90 foot of yard that can be purchased.
Gotcha.
And we're not doing it because it would just take a lot of work. And with us not living there, it would be even more work.
Yeah. I get it. Let me take a look here.
The pictures are on Zillow. They're not very good.
The pictures on Zillow aren't very good?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. People that have come through it have called it a happy house.
A happy house. Why do they call it a happy house?
Because it just makes you feel good.
Makes you feel good? I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when you say it's brand new, as far as like the roof, they see bathrooms, kitchen, have those been are they completely new?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, okay, the cabinets are not new, but we redone.
She's asking
We have redone the
78. I see comps here.
They're new cabinets to the house because we added a whole bunch.
Asking too much. Gotcha. Okay. So the cabinets you said been redone. How's the electric and the plumbing look?
It's fine. My husband was wrong. He fixed. He is a maintenance man, and that's what he does. He used to build houses with his uncles.
With his own what?
He used to build houses with his uncles and refurbish. He's been in it a long time.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay.
The heat and air is about a year old.
Yeah.
Now, the roof is probably 6 or 7 years old.
So the roof is about 6 or 7 years old. What about the AC?
Yeah. A year. It's all brand new. The heat and air, we put it in last year.
Okay. AC is about a year old.
Okay, we've owned the house for 40 years. We lived in it for 10, and then the people across the street said, please let us rent it because we wanted to sell it. And we said, yes. They were there for 30 years.
Gotcha. Okay. It seems like a great property. What's got you, interested in selling it?
We have it listed at 75, which I know is too high. So if I could get 70 for it, I would be happy.
Oh, it's listed with an agent or just listed on Zillow?
No, that's what we have it listed for. Well, I don't know what it's listed on Zillow right now. I haven't been able to get online.
Okay, so you're asking 70. Well, it's listed for 75. You think you'd be happy with 70, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me take a look around here. Give me 1 second. Oh, and
are you looking for sales or rented?
no, I'm looking for similar properties that's sold, but I was going to ask you, if you got an offer that made sense to you, what kind of time frame were you looking to sell? About a week, a month, a couple months?
Whatever. Thank you.
Okay.
Like it's on screen. I have to sell it right. There's no partial payments or anything like that. When it's sold, it's sold.
Yeah.
Because I could have sold it on contract like 8 times, and I could have rented it out like 30 times. But
Gotcha.
I don't want to be a landlord.
Gotcha. So it's currently tenant occupied, vacant, or owner occupied?
Vacant.
Vacant. Gotcha. Okay. Let me take a look around here in the area. Give me 1 second here. So she's asking 75. I mean, it's almost above full market value from what I'm seeing here. That's just how they all are. I mean, whoosh, 101. So I'm going to anchor price her. Let's see how she reacts. So I'm looking in the area. Are you familiar with, let me pull this up here. Oh, by the way, yours is a single family residential detached house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I see a lot of row homes in there, but I don't want to compare those to yours, obviously. You know, yours is more valuable. But let me take a look here. Are you familiar? What was that?
And it's got a really good storage upstairs, too.
She's trying to sell me. Gotcha. Are you familiar with Linwood Avenue?
Yes, I am.
There's actually a property there on 1506 South Linwood Avenue. That one sold for $49,900. Let me take a look and see the condition here, because I want to look at property similar to yours as far as bedroom, bathroom, square footage. Actually, this one's in excellent shape, and this one sold for $49,900.
How many bedrooms?
This one is, let me pull that up. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath.
Well, see, we have 2 full baths.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing.
The square footage, heated, correct me if I'm wrong, your heated square footage is, it says on the tax records 1156. Is that, does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's just the one level.
Gotcha. Okay, and then I'm looking here, and this one's 1266 square feet, but it looks like, you know, the condition similar, square footage is similar. You know, taking that to consideration, what would you think the best price, if we were to cover, like, we pay cash, we can cover the closing costs, fees, commissions for you, and we can really close in a time frame that works best for you? What would be the best price you can do?
Without talking to my husband, I can't say anything other than the 70.
70? Yeah.
Yeah. No,
She's asking too much. I mean, most homeowners want too much.
I don't think
Now, she didn't shoot it down.
right now, no.
Okay.
Because houses around here are going about for what they're worth, so we figured we'd price it.
Yeah. Gotcha. So you would have to speak with your husband in regards to, because I mean, I'm looking in the area. This one sold for 49. I think as a cash offer, we'd probably be somewhere around that price. Is that something that made sense to you if we paid cash?
At 49, no.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's what my offer is. I'm just looking at facts in the area, but I don't think we'd be too far away from that. But let me take a look here. 75, 75 isn't actually a bad price you're asking for if you're looking to get top dollar. Is listing something you ever might be open to in order to get that price range?
I already have somebody in mind.
Gotcha. So 49 wouldn't make sense. 70, 75 is sounds like a decent price, but on the open market. Why don't we do this? Why don't you speak with your husband? I'll speak with my partner. Is it okay if my partner gives you a call back tomorrow to see where we're at with that?
That'd be fine.
I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay. So she's asking actually a lot. I mean, most homeowners ask a lot of money. And the thing is, she didn't want to list it, or she wasn't open to it because she already had somebody, which is completely fine. But her deciding factor would be the husband. Obviously, since we're limited on time, I'm not going to ask her to call her husband, go back and forth. I have a lot more leads to call. But it's not active on the market right now. I'm looking at comps, and I mean, she doesn't sound like she's in a rush. She's the type of seller that she sounds serious about selling. She's just not like super motivated. So I think she could get, 70 around there if it's in really good shape. If it's in okay shape, I mean, we would have to be closer to that 49. But otherwise, it was pretty good call. She actually stayed on the phone longer than 7 minutes. But I maintain control. I ask the right questions. You want to ask why they want to sell, when they want to sell, how much they want to sell for. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. We are going to Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood, Florida. So let's go to Hollywood. Let's call that number. I got mini me running around here eating snacks. All right, so Hollywood, Florida. Let's dial it up. All right, so what's the scenario with this one? Hollywood, Florida. She just wanted to know my offer needs new kitchen, fair condition, property's vacant, bathroom and terrace have been updated. Might want to buy a bigger condo. Okay. So let's see if this person picks up the phone. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I'll do my best if they do. What's up, everybody? I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. All right, let me hang up and call them right back because otherwise we'll be here all day with that. I love how that lady said she's really trying to sell me. She's like, people say this is the happy house. Why is that? It makes everybody feel happy. It's the first time I hear that. It's crazy the things some sellers say just to think like this guy, he put like Italian marble in the bathroom one time. He thought that added like so much more value towards his house. Maybe from a conventional homeowner standpoint, but as an investor, it doesn't really make a huge difference. All right, so let's move on. That lead didn't answer. We're going to move on to Ocala, Florida. Okay. Okay. All right. Ocala, Florida.
Just arrived in the back zone while your party is asleep.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. I've called this person before. This is their ringtone. This is their ringtone. I don't know how somebody can have a cow ringtone like that. I think they do it purposely because if they could call from people like us, it makes him hang up the phone. But I'm going to call one more time, okay? I'm going to call one more time. I don't know if this is the same seller I called a few weeks ago or if it's the same.
Hello.
Hey, Sam.
Hello. Yo.
Hey, my name is Steven. I believe my partner spoke with you not too long ago in regards to your property on 12th Avenue. Did I catch you at a good time?
No, not right now. I have to call you back.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the cowboy's busy. He has a really nice Verizon ringback tone or whatever with the cows. That's funny. All right, we're moving on to we're still in Ocala. Okay, we're still in Ocala. Hopefully I don't get any cow ringtones, but let's move on to the next one over here. That's crazy. All right, what's the story with this one? Asking 115. Needs roof work, fair condition. She's older. This is her third rental property.
At the tone, please leave a message.
So whoever submitted this lead says MAO is 140 and she's asking 115. So I would just try to lock this up. If I were you, if she's asking way below what your MAO is, I don't know if that's a typo or not, but, or if you want me to lock it up, whatever, but, seems like a pretty good spread.
Record your message at the top.
Well, they're not answering. Whoever submitted Elizabeth over there in Ocala, just make sure that you call them back because that's a deal. Okay. All right, we're moving on to Wisconsin. I think this is the first time I'm calling Wisconsin. All right.
Hello, this is Eric.
Hi, good afternoon, Eric. My name is Steve, and I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property over there on Ranch Road. Did I catch it a good time?
Yeah, I've got a couple minutes for you. Not too long.
Okay. Well, my process is very simple. I just want to give you an offer. What I wanted to do is just ask you a few more questions about the property. That way I can go and evaluate it right here on the computer, see what I can offer you. And it takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Can you actually give me a call back this afternoon? I'm getting ready to go into a meeting. I don't have 7 minutes.
Okay, sure. I will let my partner know. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, you guys on IG, can you hear the phone clearly? I don't know because I'm using this other phone standing up. But so he's busy. He's walking in a meeting, but he's open to it. So whoever submitted that lead, who submitted this? I can't see it, but I would have to scroll away over here. But just make sure you call them back this afternoon. All right, we're moving on to Kissimmee, Florida, in the Orlando area. All right, cool. Let's get it. So it's also a great market. Orlando's an awesome market. All right, good. I'm glad you can hear it. Okay. All right. So what's the story with this one? Good planning to put a new toilet bowl and skylight. Okay. Freshly painted upstairs last time. Mortgage. Hello, Ayala. Hi, my name's Steve, and I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago, Mr. Rodney, in regards to your property over there on Sandalwood Drive. Did I catch it a good time? Great, great. So what I wanted to do is actually give you an offer on the property. My process is very simple. Just wanted to ask you a few basic questions about it. That way I can go and evaluate it right here in the computer. It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? Perfect. So I was looking here. Oh, and by the way, I just want to let you know, I let everybody I speak with know this up front. As an investment company, we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have a team of agents just in case we may not be a good fit. Does that make sense? Just in case we may not be a good fit, we do have a team of agents.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, perfect. So I'm looking here in the notes. It says the property's in good condition, has a new toilet bowl, has a new skylight, white tiles, first floor installed, freshly painted upstairs. Can you tell me a little bit more specifically about any work it might need, like like the roof, AC, bathrooms, kitchen, when they were last updated?
The roof is going to be repaired. I already put it in contract for the roofer to come. And all it's going to need is updating on the kitchen to whatever style they want. That's it.
Okay.
As a new water heater, the water heater is only 2 years old, and the air conditioner is only 3 years old.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
The house is clean inside and out. It has been power washed.
Okay.
I have everything comes quarterly.
Okay.
Maintain the inside and outside.
While they're talking about this,
Outside,
you
inside
run the
when
comps.
needed.
You run the comps. You just let them vent, because at the end of the day,
And even when not
needs
needed,
full reno, fair conditioner, fully renovated.
if I'm home, don't come in.
But it seems like it's in fair shape. It's
If
not
I'm
like,
home, just do the outside and come on another day and do the inside.
got it. Okay. See, it seems like a great property. What's got you looking to sell?
Been there 20 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. You've been there a while, and you're just looking to relocate? You're just tired of the place, or what?
No, my mother was there. I had it for my mother and her companion,
Mm-hmm.
who was 20 years younger than her. She's 96, and he just died of COVID.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
He's diabetic, and they had to amputate part of his right foot, and I think he has slight dementia.
Mm,
So I brought
gotcha.
my mother with me. I brought my mother with me to New York. So I'm just selling in, and I figure when I buy it, I don't want to be near Disney. I want to be near a beach.
Oh, do you know where you're moving to?
Hopefully somewhere like Daytona, Tampa, St. Petersburg, somewhere where, you know, clear water, where I can get a nice condo at a good price and be near the beach.
That's where I live. I live in Tampa, close to Clearwater.
Okay, that's what I like. Something that, you know,
Yeah.
I just want to be like no more than 15, 20 minutes away from the beach.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So I mean, if you got an offer that you did like, what kind of time frame, more or less, were you looking to sell about? In like a week, a month, a couple months?
It all depends if the person is willing to wait for the roof to come, that they want to buy now, that's fine. But I can't understood that I'm not lowering the price, but you cannot, I'm already in contract with the roofer.
Yeah.
Because they can say, I'll take over, because I already made the contract and the deposit.
Right. When are they looking to install that roof?
Excuse me?
When are they looking to install that roof?
October 26th.
Okay, October 26th. So you're looking to sell once that's completed.
I'm sorry?
You're looking to sell after that's done, fully completed, right?
Well, if we want to buy it, but they have to understand that they will be doing the roof.
Right.
And I'm not going to deduct anything for the roof.
Exactly. That makes sense. Okay. Let me take a look here.
Roofers come in and they don't mind it, that's fine with me. If not, they want to wait, then they have to wait till the roof is finished.
Gotcha. Okay. So, did you have any idea, let me take a look here. Did you have any idea, while I'm looking around, did you have any idea as to what you think the property might be worth, or, you know, what you were looking to at least sell for?
The property's worth $252.
Okay. What were you looking to sell it for?
No less than 240, because I'm in new cabinet.
Okay.
I'm being generous to the cabinet, because there's a lot of big cabinets that you just, when a person will fit, it has multiple company, it has tile.
Yeah.
The big one sold an Empire about 2 years ago, and when no one has really gone upstairs to the second floor other than me, or, you know, whoever goes with me, and they have to take their shoes off, and carpet is immaculately clean.
Yeah. So I'm looking in the notes. My partner said that his assistants, they were looking, I think last time you both discussed somewhere around 195, 313, and you were kind of, you know, just kind of thinking about it. Is that right?
Yes, and I have a mortgage.
Okay. Do you know?
So I did, I took it with your partner, they offered me $30,000 up front, with $11,000 a month, and I'm not going for that.
Right, right. Did you have any idea about how much is left on the mortgage?
My mortgage is please.
Mm-hmm. And you said you weren't open to like financing kind of deal?
No.
Gotcha.
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm 17 months. One never knows. I'm not going to put my kids through having to go and, you know, and do things. They have their own life to live.
Yeah, yeah.
So I do my full cash for that. I mean, with $30,000 down, that means I have to finance my next house, and I don't want to do that. I want to put as much as I can on my next house and live comfortably.
Yeah, that makes sense. Completely makes sense. Let me take a look here. Took a look around here. So, let me ask you this. I know last time, you know, my partner's assistant spoke with you, and you know, they offered you somewhere around 195, and I know you were just kind of on the fence about it. But if we were to pay the closing costs, fees, commissions, and you know, just closing a time frame that really makes sense to you, what would be the best price you can do? 240. Okay. Man, I'm looking at some properties here in the area. You're familiar? Well, you're familiar with Sandalwood, right? The whole street.
Yes, I'm familiar with 145.
Yeah.
They just put a new roof, but it's not by a well-known company. My roofer is Kissimmee Florida, which is a very well-known roofing company. And you know, they doing a lot of work to that house. It's a small house. It's a one floor, minus 2 floors.
You said you were looking to get how much for it? For your house? How much did you say was the best price you can do for your house?
240.
240. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I'm looking at some similar properties here in the area. There's a property on 113 Sandalwood Drive. Now, I only want to look at similar properties, bedroom, bathroom, square footage, condition. This one is very similar to yours, and this one sold for 132. But then I'm looking at another property on 216 Sandalwood Drive, and that one sold for 201. You know, and it's a 2-story house. It's in good shape. You know, it's not renovated completely like brand new, but it's in pretty decent shape. But that one sold at 201.
Well, maybe they didn't own the mortgage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to see what they're selling for in the area and what are people willing to pay for in similar condition. Because I think if the property's completely renovated, I mean, I'm talking about, I know you're in the process of getting a new roof, but brand new AC, roof, bathrooms, kitchen, full granite countertops. At that point, I am looking in the area, and I do see some properties selling around, you know, 250, somewhere around there. But, you know, similar properties in as-is condition, I think, you know, as an investment company, we'd really have to be in between 120 to 220, somewhere around that price range, you know? Orlando, they pay high. Gotcha. Well, let me ask you this. What would be your deciding factor between selling at 220 or not?
Possibly
230?
230.
Oh, what would be your deciding factor between selling, you know, the property at 220 or not, though?
I really have to think about it.
Okay. As far as what else would you need to think about, just so I can see how I can better assist you?
I have to speak to my realtor about that, see what he tells me.
Oh, you have a realtor?
Yes, sir.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because we're also we also have realtors as well. Now, I think, you know, if you have an agent, let's say you were to list a property at you know, 240, I think you could definitely get that price range on the open market, because I do see property selling around that price range. But are you looking for like a top dollar, or like a quick sale? Yeah, no, exactly. I want to make sure it's a win-win situation. because if you do list it with an agent, you will always get top dollar. But the thing is with that, there's closing costs, fees, commissions, financing might fall through. As an investor, there's pros and cons, whether you sell to us or list it. If you were to sell it, to us cash, we'll buy it as is. We'll take care of the closing costs, the fees, the commissions. But we would have to be somewhere around that price range. Let me do this. If you're open to it, what I can do, because I know you're not really in a rush, I want to see what we can do to best serve you. If you're open to it, I'll speak with my partner, and I think one of our agents are going to be in the area sometime next week. If you're open to it, in order for us to give you the best offer down to the penny, just so you know what we can do for you, is we can maybe schedule an appointment with one of our agents, and they'll walk the house, and they'll leave you with a cash offer, and maybe that's something that might work for you. How's that sound?
The keys have been turned in already to the realtor. I have no way of going inside the house now.
Oh, okay. You turned it into them, so you don't even.
I can send you pictures.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can send you pictures so you have an idea.
Yeah.
I can send you a couple pictures from upstairs and downstairs. And you have an idea.
Gotcha.
When I bought the house,
She's like right there. I'm looking at some comps. I mean, I do see an investment property. A buyer did buy one for $235, so we would really have to be around $225 max. Well, not even. It's really. It's like a one-off comp, but I want to be closer to 200. 220 probably be. She's serious. She's just not. She's not super motivated to sell, but she is serious in selling. This is not somebody that's going to be closed the first phone call, but this is definitely. It's got the potential to get a deal. I would try to have an appointment with her face to face and follow up, because she sounds negotiable. She sounds really negotiable. Yeah.
Which is one thing that I put in. I put new siding on it. I put new tiles on the floor and the bottom, throughout the whole bottom floor. And like I said, I just changed the carpeting. From the staircase to the 3-bedroom that are upstairs by Empire.
Gotcha. So no matter no matter what price we would offer you, I mean, I got to confirm with my partner everything, but no matter what we pay you, even if it's the price that you like, you would have to still confirm with your real estate agent. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Why not list it with them? Have you thought about listing with them at all?
Excuse me?
Have you thought about listing with your agent?
My agent is going to list it.
Oh, they are listing it. I was under the assumption you were selling this off market.
No, I'm listing it. It's going to go through an agent. I just have to clear out some stuff before I get in the keys, and I just clear out everything that I needed to clear out. And then I just gave him the keys.
Gotcha. Do you know if this is active on the market right now?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I have to ask him.
Okay.
You'll be putting it, not right now, no, because I just got rid of some stuff.
As long as it's off market, she seems like she wants the agent to handle everything. We'll call the agent directly. Okay, perfect. Let me do this. Let me speak with my partner. I'm going to see where we would be at. We might even want to get, when I call you back, I'll see what route we can best do. But if it's more convenient for you, I mean, we can always talk to the agent, set up an appointment with them, and we can do things directly with them or with you or together, whatever makes the most sense to you. But let me speak with my partner. Is it okay if I call you back maybe sometime this evening?
Sure.
Okay. Is this the best phone number to reach you at?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Well, I want to thank you so much for your time. I'm going to call my partner and just expect a call from us later this evening, see what we can do to move forward.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
You got it.
Great call. This lady is very serious about selling the house. She doesn't live in it. She's serious, but she's not like in a rush. So I don't want to come off as, hey, like, let's get this done. Let's get it going, right? she seems like she has her guard up a little bit when it comes to just making sure she gets a deal. That's why she'd rather have an agent. If she has an agent, that's okay. And she said it's not listed. So, I mean, if it's more convenient for her, whoever submitted this lead, if there's something you need help with, I can help you out with. But we can actually call the agent direct and just let them know we're investors. We could submit an offer. I've done deals where the seller feels comfortable, the agent representing them, but the agent doesn't necessarily list the property. So we just email the agent everything directly, okay? And then we get the deal done. The seller just feels more comfortable with the agent involved. So this is actually not, even though she plans on listing it, I think this could be a good price. She's the type of seller, even if I gave her what she wanted, right? You heard her. So even if you give her what she wanted, she wants 220. I think we could actually do 220, like max, right? But even if we gave her 220, she wouldn't sign a contract today. She's not. She's going to confirm with her agent, make sure everything makes sense for her, okay? But that was actually a great call. I hope you picked up a few things from how I handled that, how I overcame. We're definitely going to follow up with that seller lead, okay? Man, that time went by fast. But I'm going to start doing these IG Lives, if I can, every Friday. Deal Desk is every Friday at 12 p.m. EST. If you have any leads, please submit them on realadvisors.com/deal desk. I'm actually running comps using www.dealdeskdata.com. Okay. But let's wrap that up. Great calls today. I will see you guys next Friday at 12 p.m. EST. Take care, guys. Go crush it.